What grounds the way we teach writing at Mason? If you've ever wondered about that, or you teach a writing intensive course or a course that uses a lot of writing, then this presentation is for you. Welcome. This presentation is about the foundations of teaching with writing across the curriculum at Mason. The basic foundations of teaching with writing are used in Mason's writing intensive courses, and these foundations were developed by WAC, or Writing Across the Curriculum. WAC believes that writing should be an integral part of the learning process throughout a student's education, not merely in writing courses, but across the curriculum. The modern WAC movement, which started in the 1970s, views writing as more than a product to assess in one class in one semester. Mason's WAC program builds on that foundation by encouraging faculty to view and use writing as a means enabling learning throughout a student's tenure. Mason's WAC program is also grounded in research, which shows that students need four kinds of knowledge to effectively communicate. Students need the content of their field or their subject matter knowledge. They also need to know their audience and purpose for communicating with that audience. This is called rhetorical knowledge. Students also need to know the kind of text they're writing, also known as formal knowledge, and they need to know how to develop the text effectively, or process knowledge. Expert writers can integrate these areas of knowledge, leading to another type of knowledge called genre knowledge. And in the next part of this presentation, you'll see how Mason's WAC program helps students in Mason's writing intensive courses to integrate these areas of knowledge by learning how to write in three ways. In the WI, or writing intensive courses, Mason students learn that they can write to learn, write to communicate, and develop writing as process. Mason's WAC program believes that these three ways of writing can help to develop the four types of knowledge that I mentioned earlier. With writing to learn, for instance, students practice writing as a tool to inquire, explore, and reflect on the ideas, problems, and questions in their field. Since those ideas, problems, and questions comprise subject matter knowledge, students are developing that area of knowledge. Under writing to communicate, students must learn how to write specialized texts that are typical in their fields. And they must think about the purposes of these texts and the expectations audiences have for them within their field. That means teaching writing to communicate also helps students to develop their formal knowledge, subject matter knowledge, and rhetorical knowledge. With writing as process, students develop strategies to start and manage their projects. Plus, students also receive feedback from peers and instructors on how they're creating texts that are appropriate to their field. Therefore, when we teach writing as a process, we're also developing students' process knowledge and formal knowledge. So, writing to learn, writing to communicate, and writing as a process are foundational in WAC. At Mason, we embed them into the WI courses so that students who take those courses can also develop the four knowledge areas: rhetorical knowledge, subject matter knowledge, formal knowledge, and process knowledge. These WAC foundations can benefit faculty and students. For instance, students who use WAC approaches of writing can engage more in their learning because they're writing on content that matters to their field. And they can think more critically about this content and communicate more effectively within the disciplines. Faculty can benefit too. Faculty teaching with writing can join WAC's faculty learning communities and workshops. Through participating in these events, faculty become part of a cross-disciplinary community where they learn from each other and WAC specialists on how to enhance their teaching. They even get feedback on their teaching materials to better support their learning. Why don't you take advantage of these benefits? Reach out to our WAC team who will connect you to one of our highly rated workshops and other resources. And if you want to learn more, check out our next video where we share examples of classroom activities that integrate WAC's principles. You can find that video on our website, wac.gmu.edu, or our Mason WAC YouTube channel. Thanks for listening.